Hello everyone, my name is Auntie Ruth and you are welcome to my channel. Today, I will be talking about grief. In this video, we will be examining grief, stages of grief and how to begin a journey to healing. Grief is a complex and multifaceted emotional response to loss, particularly the loss of a loved one. It encompasses a wide range of feelings, thoughts, and behaviors and can impact various aspects of a person's life. Here are some common causes of grief. 1. Death of a loved one. 2. Divorce or relationship breakup. 3. Loss of health. 4. Losing a job. 5. Financial loss. 6. Miscarriage. 7. Retirement. 8. Death of a pet. 9. Loss of a cherished dream. 10. A loved one's serious illness. 11. Loss of a friendship. This list is not exhaustive as people grieve for so many reasons. Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross introduced the concept of the 5 stages of grief, which we will examine as it provides a framework for understanding the emotional responses individuals may experience. The first stage is denial. Here you feel a sense of disbelief or shock, where the reality of the loss has not yet fully sunk in. The second stage is anger, where you develop feelings of frustration, helplessness, and anger towards the situation, oneself, others, or even the deceased. The third stage is bargaining. Here you attempt to negotiate or make deals to reverse or lessen the loss, often involving what if or if only statements. The fourth stage is depression. You experience deep sadness and despair over the loss and its implications for the future. The last stage is acceptance. You come to terms with the reality of the loss and find a way to move forward, although not necessarily feeling okay with the loss. Furthermore, there are different types of grief which we will examine shortly. 1. Normal grief. This follows a predictable pattern of sorrow, numbness, and eventually recovery. 2. Anticipatory grief. This occurs before an impending loss, for example, terminal illness of a loved one. 3. Complicated grief. This happens when normal grief is prolonged and intense, interfering with life. 4. Disenfranchised grief. This type of grief is not acknowledged by society, for example, the loss of a pet, an ex-spouse, etc. Here we will examine different symptoms of grief, which are: 1. Emotional symptoms which manifest as sadness and despair, guilt, anger or irritability, anxiety, loneliness, numbness and shock or disbelief. 2. Physical symptoms which manifest as fatigue, nausea, lowered immunity, weight loss or weight gain, aches and pains and insomnia. 3. Behavioral symptoms which manifest as crying, withdrawing from social activities, changes in appetite, restlessness and avoidance of reminders of the loss. Here are some ways of coping with grief. 1. Allow yourself to feel and express your emotions. Crying, talking, writing, or engaging in creative activities can help process feelings. 2. Lean on friends, family, support groups, or therapists for understanding and comfort. Sharing your grief with others can be immensely healing. 3. Prioritize your physical and emotional well-being through adequate rest, nutrition, exercise, and relaxation techniques. 4. Engage in activities that honor and remember the deceased, such as creating a memorial, celebrating their life, or participating in anniversaries. Here are some ways you can support someone who is grieving. 1. Offer your presence and a listening ear. Sometimes, simply being there is the most supportive thing you can do. 2. Phrases like "they're in a better place" or "everything happens for a reason" can be unhelpful. Instead, acknowledge their pain and offer genuine sympathy. 3. Encourage the person to talk about their feelings and memories of the deceased. Let them grieve in their own way and at their own pace. 4. Offer practical assistance, such as helping with chores, preparing meals, or running errands. This can relieve some of the burdens during a difficult time. 5. Understand that everyone grieves differently. Respect their way of coping and avoid imposing your own expectations on their grieving process. Grief is a natural process, and understanding it can help individuals navigate their own experiences and support others who are grieving. It's important to remember that there is no right way to grieve, and everyone's journey is unique. I hope you learned a lot today and you would share this video to someone who is going through this experience. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel and share this video. See you soon.